Welcome back to another video. I'm for you guys here today. Now today we're going to be doing a rebuild on Madden 17. Also, my face cam's acting sort of weird at the moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and not use it for this video. But this kind of does take me back. This was the first game I ever uploaded a rebuild on. And of course, I wasn't using face cam back then, so this is entirely nostalgic to me. We will be rebuilding the Cleveland Browns. Now, they're not the lowest overall team in this game, but I'm fairly certain they finished this season going 1-15. And I'm pretty sure then the next season, they went 0-16. So maybe we can go ahead and move on to Madden 18 next and rebuild the 0-16 Cleveland Browns. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. But anyway, if you guys end up enjoying this video, it would mean a lot to me if you could hit that like button down below. And also, if you are new to the channel, I do upload mainly Madden 21 franchise content, but I'm deciding to take a bit of a break from that at the moment, play some older Maddens. I'm not sure which other older Maddens I'll actually play, but for now we're doing 17. But anyway, there's a very long-winded way of me asking you guys to subscribe to me. So hit that subscribe button if you'd like to. I don't know. But let's go ahead and talk about the team. So of course this team was not good. We're going to try to make this team as good as possible though. We have Cody Kessler starting at quarterback, so of course no Baker Mayfield. But Cody Kessler was a rookie, so if he can have a good rookie season, we might as well just keep him. But I'm going to probably look to draft a quarterback because you can get some pretty stacked rookies in this game, so it'd be pretty nice to get one. We also have RG3, Josh McCown, Isaiah Crowell's the running back, Duke Johnson also on this team. Terrell Pryor is this team's #1 receiver. Slow development for him. We have Josh Gordon, probably also has slow development. Actually, he has normal. Okay, maybe we can try to revitalize Josh Gordon a little bit. We have Corey Coleman as a rookie. He has quick development and he was an 80. Okay, so he's actually really good. We're going to keep him for a long time then. I forgot that schemes actually made a huge difference in your overall. Okay, so he's an 80 overall, but the scheme at receiver #3 is a 78. I'm guessing, how do you even change that? I don't remember. I'm going to go to coach. We're going to go to schemes. Do you change this individually? You do. Oh, I forgot about this, dude. I completely forgot about this. Okay, so he's a speed receiver, so I'm pretty certain if you go to schemes and then go to wide receiver 3 and move it to speed, he should go up in overall then, right? I forgot you can actually do this and make your team as good as possible. So he should be an 80 overall now. Okay, that is how it works. Interesting. Okay, well anyway, the offensive line, we have Joe Thomas. Of course, he's fantastic. 95 overall for him, by far the best player on this entire team. He was such a good player his entire career there for the Browns. Joel Bitonio, Cam Irving, John Greco, Austin Patzor are the other offensive linemen. I think Joel Bitonio is the only other one who is just a surefire starter this entire time. I don't really think I'm going to keep the rest of them. And then we have Gary Barnidge. He was an interesting player. Quick development for him. But yeah, this team is not very good. I'm going to try to upgrade as much as I can in this first season. And then defensively, I guess we'll start out in the secondary. We have Ibrahim Campbell starting at strong safety. We also have Derek Kindred right behind him. He's actually not too bad. He's a rookie, so he could play. We have Tremont Williams at free safety. I don't really want that to happen. Jamar Taylor, Joe Hayden, Brian Body Calhoun are the cornerbacks. We have Stephen Paya, Danny Shelton, Xavier Cooper, and Desmond Bryant as the defensive linemen. Danny Shelton should be sick for this rebuild. 83 overall, quick development, 1 year of experience. I think he's going to be really, really good. We also have Emmanuel Ogba, who's a rookie, I'm pretty certain, in this game. Yeah, he only has normal development, though, so I'm not sure how well he's going to progress. Of course, we'll, see and find out. We have Christian Kirksey at middle linebacker. He should be really good, too. Only normal development, but it's fine. He's a really good tackler, so hopefully, he can develop well. Joe Schobert at outside linebacker. I definitely want him playing. He's a rookie. And then we're going to have Jamie Collins at left outside linebacker. He has superstar development. I did not know that. Okay, that's sick. So we're going to have a pretty good linebacking core the rest of this time here. Is this Demario Davis? Okay, we have Demario Davis as a 75 overall. Interesting. All right, well, that's the team. I'm going to get into some trades now. Let me see what kind of superstars I can go out and trade for. Okay, yeah, trading was much easier back in this game. We are giving the Steelers Joe Hayden, Stephen Paya, and Jamar Taylor for Le'Veon Bell. He's 24 years old, 95 overall. Yeah, he's going to be the running back for this entire time. All right, so, we're landing another absolute superstar. We are giving the Raiders Isaiah Crowell, Gary Barnidge, and a second rounder for Khalil Mack. Might as well go ahead and start getting some draft picks. I'm giving the Colts Demario Davis, Tremont Williams, and Andrew Hawkins for their first rounder. Okay, so this is a super interesting trade. We're giving the Packers John Greco, Desmond Bryant, and a third-round draft pick next year for Devontae Adams at an 85 overall. All right, one final trade here. We're just going to get a cornerback because we have none right now on the roster. So RG3 and Terrell Pryor going to the Bills for Ronald Darby. All right, so I definitely think, we made the team better. We now have Le'Veon Bell on the team, just casually a 95 overall. Devontae Adams also is going to be super good. Does he have any kind of development? No, he actually only has normal development trait. It's just so funny seeing him at an 85 overall. He's 23 years old too. It's kind of nuts. But we're going to have him, Josh Gordon, and Corey Coleman as the receivers. The offensive line didn't really change too much. But I can probably draft a couple guys or maybe sign some in free agency to fill out this offensive line. It's not even that bad right now, but Joe Thomas is probably going to be retiring soon. And then defensively, we just, went out and got a 99 overall player, Khalil Mack, because why not, once again. We're also going to have Jordan Poyer play free safety. I forgot he was even on this team. He is 25 years old, so he's not fantastic, but his overall bumped up a ton once he changed teams. Of course, Joe Schobert's going to be starting at right outside linebacker, and pretty much this is going to be the team for this first season. I don't know how well they're going to play. I'm kind of looking forward to drafting a new quarterback. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. There's also a couple pieces on defense I should totally target. Also, I forgot about this until right now, but I'm pretty sure the spread offensive playbook is absolutely busted in this game, so we're going to go ahead and try that. Also, I'm using the Steelers offense and the Eagles defense because why not? I don't really remember the good playbooks. I kind of remember the Cowboys and the Steelers having good offensive playbooks, so we're going to go ahead and try that for this first season. All right, so at the mid-season mark, the team's not doing too well. We are 3-5. But we definitely have a pretty good foundation. The Bengals are in first place at 5-3, 4-3 for the Ravens, 3-4 for the Steelers. Obviously, we still do have a shot, but it doesn't really seem like everything is clicking at the moment. Also, there are no experience points in this game. Well, technically there are XP. I mean like upgrade points, the one we're used to. It's just all one number. And let's go ahead and spend it on Cody Kessler. And I remember just getting up awareness is huge. So let's just get up awareness as much as I can with this. He's going to be now a 76 overall. So awareness got up 2. And also, if I remember correctly, the offensive linemen get massively boosted by moving up injury. Let me see if I can just, show that really quickly with Joel Bitonio. So he's an 82 overall. I'm pretty sure if you move up injury as much as you can, he goes up to an 84. Yeah, I barely did anything. I just touched injury, and he went up 2. That's pretty funny. But there's a look at the offense. Here's a look at the defense. A couple of these guys doing pretty well in terms of experience, so at least there's that. So Le'Veon Bell, I really want back on the team because he's definitely going to be the long-term running back for us. Austin Petzler is not too bad. I'm going to see how he plays, though. I just want to see if he's actually a good right tackle in this game. Josh Gordon, I would like to bring back, and honestly, it's just going to be Josh Gordon and Le'Veon Bell for now. All right, yeah, so the team did not make the playoffs, but that's fine. We finished 4-12, and we actually still have our first-round draft pick, so at least that's good to see. Let's check out these stats, though. Cody Kessler, 4,200 yards, 30 touchdowns, 28 interceptions. Yeah, I think I want to replace him. Le'Veon Bell was probably great, and he definitely was. 5.7 yards per carry, 1,500 yards, 9 touchdowns. We have 1,300 yards for Devontae Adams, about 1,400 with 8 touchdowns. He had a really good season. Somehow Joe Thomas played poorly. I don't really understand it. 140 tackles, though, for Christian Kirksey. 123 for Joe Schobert. We have 15 tackles for loss for Ian Williams, so I guess the team signed. That's fine. 12.5 sacks for Khalil Mack. 8.5 for Emmanuel Ogbah. 7.5 for Danny Shelton. We have 3 picks for Christian Kirksey. 2 for Ronald Darby and Jamie Collins. 1 for Joe Schobert and Jordan Poyer. We have no touchdowns or safeties, but we do have a blocked kick by Joe Schobert. All right, so we were 16th in the NFL on offense, and we were 29th on defense. All right, the menus are so much slower in this game. Cam Newton won MVP. I doubt we're going to see anybody from the Browns here. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Tom Brady. We do have Le'Veon Bell, though, at number 5. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Derek Johnson. Offensive Rookie of the Year is actually Cody Kessler. Didn't expect him to win that, but that's fine. Also, Corey Coleman at number 7. Pretty cool there. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Joey Bosa, Joe Schobert, and Emmanuel Ogbah at 3 and 4, though. So maybe we have a lot of experience for a couple of those guys. Cody Kessler might actually be pretty decent. Yeah, he has 40,000 experience. He might actually turn out to be a pretty good player, but I still kind of want to draft a quarterback. I don't really know just yet. But yeah, we have a good number of experience for a lot of these guys. Let's go ahead and advance to the Super Bowl, though. You can't actually see who's in the Super Bowl at the top of the screen in this game, so I'm just going to go straight by it and head into the re-signing period. Now, Austin Petzler actually had a pretty good season, so I feel like we probably should give him another contract. So he's 26. He wants a 4-year contract. I feel like I can replace him. I remember offensive linemen being really easy to get in past Maddens, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and try to rely in the draft. We also still have to upgrade the team. I'll probably do that before the start of this next season. But let's hop into free agency. We have $70 million to spend. Okay, so we have quite a bit of money. The top free agent is Eric Berry at a 93 overall. Okay. DJ Swearinger is also here. He's pretty good. Shaq Barrett's available. I don't really think I need him, though. I didn't really go after anyone fully. I did give a contract to Eric Berry. He's most likely going to decline it, though. Eric Berry did reject the contract. I kind of figured he would because Washington gave him so much money. But we're going to go ahead and enter scouting now, and we'll see you guys in the draft. All right, so let's go ahead, hop into the draft. We do not have the number 1 overall pick. We do have the number 5 pick. I might go ahead and try to trade up, actually, because there's a quarterback I really want, and I kind of feel like the 49ers might go ahead and take him. The only thing is, like I mentioned, Cody Kessler has a lot of experience points, but I do want to move on from him a little bit. He didn't really play well. I'm going to see if I can trade up with the 49ers here. Let's see if we can still not give away much at all. Okay, so we're going to trade up here with the 49ers, a 3rd-round draft pick, and Cam Irving will allow me to move up to pick number 1, and I think I am going to take a quarterback here. Now, I hope he has a good development trait. He looks pretty good, and I think he is going to be like a really solid player. Anthony Reyes. A- throw power, A- throw accuracy, short, B+ throw on the run. Let's just go ahead and see what he's all about. He's an 80 and he has superstar development. All right, that's amazing. So he's going to be a great player. Ranked number 10, took him at number 1. Reached a little bit, but I don't really care. He has superstar development. He is going to be so good. I think with this pick, though, we might as well just go ahead and take another player who has superstar development. Devasia Nunley. Welcome to the team. 81 overall superstar development. Ranked number 4, took him at number 5. All right, this guy's going to be such a good player as well. He's probably going to move to outside linebacker, and I think he's going to thrive out there. I do pretty badly need a cornerback of some sort, and there's still the best corner, in my opinion, left. Also, I don't think, like, the talent really matters. Like, late 1st round talent, I don't think that means he's supposed to go in the late 1st round. I'm going to try to use him as an example. We're going to take him now and see when he was supposed to go. He's a 79 with quick. He was supposed to go at number 14. That's exactly where we took him. All right, so that's right. So the talent doesn't mean anything. It said late 1st round talent, and he is not supposed to go in the late 1st round. He was supposed to go in the mid 1st round. All right, so we have the 15th overall pick, though the pick directly after the last one. I think we should go ahead and take a safety of some sort. I think I'm going to go with Corey Kirkland. He looks pretty good. He's very fast. 76 with normal. That was the first like bad pick I think I had so far. He's still gonna play, but he's not gonna be super good. Okay, so I really badly need a tackle because we did not bring back Austin Patzor. So I think I'm gonna make a pretty big risk, and I just want to see something. I want to see if I remember correctly how important combine is. So this guy has 37 bench press reps. I'm pretty sure that strength was like everything back in the day for offensive linemen. I'm gonna take this guy in the 2nd round. I'm this confident he's gonna be pretty good. He's an 80 with quick. All right, I was right. I'm glad I was right, but that's what I thought. He has really bad awareness, but that doesn't really matter. Quick development trait is fantastic. He is going to be a great right tackle for us, and I'm glad I took him when I did, even though I could have traded away and still got him later, but it's fine. He's still going to be a really good player. All right, so now I think I'm just going to go with a cornerback because I could still use another corner on this team. This guy looks pretty decent, so we're going to take him now. He's a 70, definitely not a bad draft pick. I don't really think he's going to play, but he has 86 zone coverage. He might be able to move up to like safety and go up in overall a little bit. I have 2 more players left on my watch board, so we're going to take them both. They're both safeties, and they both look pretty decent. So let's go ahead and take the first guy. 71 overall for him. That was a really good draft pick, actually. And we're going to go ahead and take the second guy here in the 7th round if I'm able to. Actually, I didn't have a 7th round draft pick, so never mind. I forgot about that. But I think this first draft, back on this game actually went pretty well. We got 2 superstar players. It was also far easier in this game to figure out who has superstar because any kind of like positive draft story at week 3, at week 15, or in the Super Bowl week, I'm pretty sure guaranteed superstar. It was like if they had a background story about him, like the normal week 3 one, if they won the Heisman or if they were the All-Star Game MVP, that meant they all had superstar development. So this draft went pretty well, but of course, like 80 overall players were pretty easy to get in this game. Okay, so one quick change that you didn't see yet. I signed Ryan Griffin in free agency. I was going to go out and trade for a tight end, but I can't really get any right now. Somehow nobody wants Cody Kessler. I kind of figured at least one team would, but no, nobody wants him. He also didn't go up in overall as much as I would have expected, but it's fine. He's just going to be the backup quarterback to Reyes, who has superstar development. Yeah, hopefully he can play really well here for us. The offense is still really good. Le'Veon Bell is a 97. Devonta Adams had a really good season just a year ago. Hopefully he can still play well. The offensive line is looking a little bit different, but, we have Ware now at right tackle. He has quick development. He should be pretty good. And then defensively, I need to actually get Nunley starting. One second. I have to move him to right outside linebacker. So apparently this guy's like a pass rusher at outside linebacker. He definitely looks like it. 86 block shed, 77 power moves. He also has 75 zone coverage. This guy's really good. I'm just going to keep him as a 4-3 outside linebacker. I feel like he can play that pretty well. But yeah, anyway, this is the defense. The team looks pretty good on this side of the ball, honestly. We upgraded a lot. We got some different cornerbacks, which is definitely nice. I'm going to have Wayne starting at the number 3 corner position because I'd rather have him than Buddy Calhoun at the moment. We still need another defensive tackle. I guess Xavier Cooper isn't actually playing there. He's a defensive end. Let me go ahead and move him to defensive tackle, and he can just start there. I think this team is getting close to being a playoff team, though. I don't know if they're going to make it this season, but but they definitely could on the back of this quarterback because this guy looks so good. But anyway, let's go ahead and simulate and I'll let you know what the record looks like. All right, so we actually got some trade offers from Cody Kessler, so let's go ahead and do this first. A second-round draft pick next year. Not too bad. Kyle Van Noy to 72. I don't really want him. I don't want Will Parks either. I don't think any team's really that interested in him. Let me go ahead and check again. Maybe something changed. Okay, so now we definitely have some teams interested. No one was interested before. I don't know what changed. But let me go ahead and make a trade right now. Let me think. I do need a tight end pretty badly, so let's go ahead and find one. Instead of getting a tight end, I'm just going to go out and get a really good offensive lineman. So Shaq Mason is going to join the team. I don't know if he's going to stay at right guard or if he's going to move to center. But just for now, he's on the team. I think I might just have him stay at right guard. We can even then go ahead and trade Alan Bailey. I might try to do that and then just land like a mid-range tight end. Okay, the tight end I settled on is Jimmy Graham. He's a 96 overall. He's very old, but I could still have a really good tight end for the next like 2 seasons. Alan Bailey, Brian Body Calhoun, and a 3rd-round draft pick next year are going to the Seahawks. All right, so the team isn't doing as well as I would have hoped at this point. We are 3-4. We started off 2-0, so this kind of sucks. 4-3 for the Jaguars though. 6-1 for the Steelers. We are in 2nd place, so we definitely still have a shot. The quarterback's looking pretty good at the moment. 12,000 experience. I'll probably go ahead and spend experience at this point right now to make the team as good as possible. The outside linebacker has 10,000 as well, so that's quite nice to see there. All right, so Khalil Mack needs to come back to the team. That is for sure. He's a 99 overall. I would like Jimmy Graham back, to be honest. I think we should have the money for it as well. Christian Kirksey, Devontae Adams, Joel Bitonio. I want these guys all back. All right, so the team did not make the playoffs here once again. They finished 8-7-1. We tied the last game. We were 8-7, and I went week by week near the end just to see if we clutched it up, and we did not. That sucks. But let's go ahead and check out the season this quarterback had. 4,679 yards. 34 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Le'Veon Bell was phenomenal once again. So was Duke Johnson. He had 14 rushing touchdowns on 93 carries. What was that? Le'Veon Bell had over 3 times the number of carries Duke Johnson had, and somehow they had the same number of touchdowns. That's crazy. Devontae Adams was very good. So was Josh Gordon. Corey Coleman was also pretty solid. The offensive line was also fantastic. We have 141 tackles there for Christian Kirksey. We have 24 tackles for loss for Danny Shelton, 11 for Khalil Mack. He's not getting that much pressure, but Emmanuel Ogbah had a really good season. 13.5 sacks, 9.5 for Khalil Mack, 9 for Danny Shelton. Danny Shelton was a beast this season. Ronald Darby, 2 picks. DeAndre Waynes, 2 picks. Christian Kirksey, Corey Kirkland, Ibrahim Campbell, Jason Waynes, and Tracy Howard each had 1. We have no defensive touchdowns or safeties, and also no blocked kicks. We were 3rd in the NFL on offense. I imagine the defense was pretty bad. The defense was 19th. All right, so not great. Maybe I can go ahead and change the defensive playbook, and Blake Bortles is going to win MVP. All right, well, Le'Veon Bell is at number 8. We do not have our quarterback here. AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Blake Bortles. Le'Veon Bell, though, at number 2. Our quarterback at number 6. Defensive Player of the Year is Avery Williamson. We have Christian Kirksey at number 9, but I also noticed something pretty interesting. We have Cody Kessler down there at number 10 for Offensive Player of the Year on the Patriots. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to the quarterback. Of course it does. I got the quarterback upgrade as well, so this should be big. Defensive Rookie of the Year does not go to our linebacker. That's fine. DeAndre Waynes at number 3 as well. Jason Waynes. Wait, DeAndre Waynes and Jason Waynes? Okay. He's at number 6, and that's it from the Browns. But this quarterback is going to have a ton of experience. He has 28,000. I also already spent at the mid-season mark, so that's pretty sick. Also, Danny Shelton has 14,000 experience. That's pretty sick, too. But Ryan Griffin's going to be here. Don't really want him. Robbie Gould, I don't really care too much about. Okay, we're just going to hop straight into free agency then and see who we can bring onto this team. Let's see who's available here. We have $53 million to spend. The top free agent is going to be Thomas Rawls at an 88 overall. Alright, well, Weston Richburg is here. I should probably give him a contract. He's not too bad. There aren't any, like, super good players. That's a bit unfortunate, but Weston Richburg I will give a contract to. We got Weston Richburg on the team, so that's pretty nice. The offensive line is looking a lot better. Okay, so that's good. I think I might go ahead and trade for a superstar receiver heading into this next season. And then I think this next team can definitely make it into the postseason. We still do need another cornerback. I'll get on that as well. Hopefully we can draft one here. Okay, so I think we definitely have to trade up here once again. I really want this one outside linebacker. He looks way too good to pass up on. He's a right outside linebacker who is probably going to move down to defensive end for me. Cornelius Ruffin, or Ruffin. Probably Ruffin, because if that was an M, it would be Muffin and not Moofin. So I'm going to go with Cornelius Ruffin. I really want this guy. Let me just go ahead and check out if the Colts really badly need him. Actually, we could just trade up with the Colts anyway. It's very easy to do that. Okay, so I'm fully aware that Emmanuel Ogbah had a really good season for us this past year. I think he had like 13 sacks or something like that. But I imagine this guy is going to be a lot better He's probably going to be a higher overall, and he's going to have a much better development trait, because I'm pretty sure this guy has superstar development. So let's go ahead and take Cornelius Ruffin. Welcome to the team. He's an 81 with superstar. He was ranked number 2. We took him at number 1. Yeah, this guy is going to be really good. 88 block shed, 92 hit power, 74 finesse, 74 power moves. This guy is going to be our new defensive end for sure, and he's going to be really good. The next player I do want is a strong safety, and I really hope he's still available, because I'm pretty sure this man has superstar development as well, and he got selected. That's very upsetting, because he was going to be a great player, but it's fine. We'll figure out someone else to take here. I could just go with another random safety, just to see if he's any good. Rainey Norton. I kind of just want to take a shot in the dark. I'm going to go with Norton because he's really fast. He's a 78, but he has slow development. Oh, that's rough. Maybe he can have a really insane season out of nowhere, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. I really wanted the superstar guy, man. That sucks a lot. Now, I think I'm just going to go after another player as trade bait. We're going to get Lynn Barrow. This guy looks nuts. He's a 76, and he has quick. That guy is really good. Okay, so we can move him probably down to defensive end, and then trade him pretty easily. I still want to go after a superstar receiver of some sort, and I think I just need some kind of trade value, because I'm definitely running out on this team. The next player I'm going to go after is actually going to be a receiver, so maybe if this guy has like star development or better, he can actually start. Dorian Randall, he looks alright. I don't think he's going to be too good, though. Yeah, 71 with slow. That sucks so much, man. He has 95 jumping, though. He can jump very, very high. He's not really a good player. He's not going to get, like, any playtime. We don't really have too many players watched at the moment, but I definitely need to take at least a defensive tackle. So George Baptiste is going to be on the team. He's a 67. I was really hoping for a bit more than that, though. The last player we have watched right now is Xavius Mears. Just a 7.0 combine grade middle linebacker. Figured he was worth the selection. Now we're just going to go ahead and take a random player. We have a couple guys with, like, a pretty decent combine grade. TJ Brazil, Arian Pete, and then we have EJ Hegeman. He looks decent. I'll take him. He's a 68 with normal. Okay, pretty good pick for, you know, when we actually selected him. I think this draft went all right. We got one really good player, but it sucks I could not land that strong safety. I wanted that guy so badly. I have to figure out when he went. This was the player I wanted to take. Brenton McAfee. Yeah, he has superstar development. I knew that. Oh, man, he looks like a really good player. He went at pick number 13. I would have had to trade up. Pretty far, but it's fine. Okay, so one trade we're going to make here before the season begins is we're getting Julio Jones. We're giving up Barrow, who was the outside linebacker we just drafted. The worst outside linebacker, of course. Xavier Cooper and a second-round draft pick will get me Julio. And then we are going to go ahead and get a defensive tackle of some sort. And to solve the defensive tackle issue on this team right now, I'm just going to go out and get Gerald McCoy. He's old. He's like 30 at this point, but I don't really care. He should be good for the rest of this rebuild. We're getting rid of Spencer Drengo, a 5th-round draft pick, and Darius Jackson. And now this is going to be the team heading into the 3rd season. I don't know if this is going to be the final season. It definitely could. But, you know, this offense is really good at the moment. Oh, I just realized I had Josh Gordon to trade as well. My bad, whatever. He's going to stay on the team. Of course, Reyes is still the quarterback. He's an 89 with superstar development. Le'Veon Bell's a 99. Julio Jones joins the team at a 99. And then defensively, we have Ruffin at an 83 overall. I could still use another, you know, cornerback, but it's not that big of a deal. This secondary in general isn't fantastic, but it should still be good enough. This team is in a pretty good spot, I think, and I definitely believe they'll make the playoffs. Yeah, good old Madden 17. This team is 2-5, and I don't know how. Let me just check out the overall of the team really quickly. I think this is the easiest way to see it. So the team is a 90. It's a 90 overall. And we are 2-5. Don't really understand that one. Joe Thomas needs to come back to the team. All right, we'll get on that at some point, I guess. The Bengals are 6-1 on top of the division. I don't even know what to say about this team. They are very good, but they're not playing like they are. It's really strange. I guess I'll go one more season after this one just to see if we can make them any better. I'm going to go straight to the playoffs. I think I'm only going to scout in the offseason because I don't really care about the draft anymore. I don't really think we're going to land many starters in the draft. I feel like most of it now is going to be free agency and trades. Okay, so we didn't make the playoffs, but our quarterback won MVP. That makes sense. We finished 7-9 this season. The quarterback had over 5,000 yards and had 45 touchdowns. And this team doesn't make the playoffs. Le'Veon Bell, 5.4 yards per carry, 10 touchdowns. Julio Jones was insane. Corey Coleman had 10 touchdowns. Devontae Adams was also very good. This offense was phenomenal. The defense must have just been terrible. It doesn't even look bad. How does this team not make it into the postseason? First off, 143 tackles for Christian Kirksey. That's great. 14 tackles for loss for Khalil Mack. Then we have 22 sacks for Khalil Mack. 15.5 for rookie Cornelius Ruffin, 9.5 for Gerald McCoy, 7.5 for Danny Shelton. How does this team not make it in the postseason? I don't really get it. 4 picks for DeAndre Wayne's pretty good there. Of course, a bunch of other players have interceptions as well. We have 1 touchdown for Corey Kirkland. We have 1 safety, and then blocked kicks, we don't have any. All right, so I guess I'm just going to have to go ahead and spend a ton of money in free agency and try to make this team as good as possible. We were first in the NFL in offense, and then 30th in defense. All right, well, of course, our quarterback wins MVP. We already saw that one. Cody Kessler at number 4, gotta love that. AFC Offensive Player of the Year also goes to the quarterback. Le'Veon Bell at number 5. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Melvin Ingram of the Monarchs, which, you know, are, of course, the Chargers. Khalil Mack at number 5. Offensive Rookie of the Year, DeMarcus Hunden. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Cornelius Ruffin. Of course it is, our defensive end. This team is in a really good spot still. Hopefully the defense can just start playing better. I'm guessing maybe we just need like an overhaul of the secondary. Yeah, so Joe Thomas needs to come back to the team. I would definitely like him back if I could. For 1 more year, that's fine. Shaq Mason I want back. Danny Shelton I would like back. Ronald Darby I probably should bring back as well. So let's just get Ronald Darby, Danny Shelton, Shaq Mason, and Joe Thomas all back onto the team. So Joe Thomas just is not interested in signing, so we're definitely going to go out and franchise tag him. Okay, so Ronald Darby didn't want to sign back. That's fine. We can probably replace him, but everyone else is going to re-sign. Let's hop into free agency, and hopefully we can land a couple players in the secondary. There is a strong safety who should have superstar development in the draft, so that's going to be nice. But Zach Martin, I should probably get him. Byron Jones at free safety. He can play corner really easily. But Byron Jones, I'm certainly going after. Okay, so we're going to get Casey Hayward, and we're going to get Byron Jones on the team. So that makes the secondary a lot better. Now, I might even move Byron Jones down to cornerback if we can land this safety in the draft. Because I don't think there are as many good corners in this class that there are safeties. So we'll kind of figure it out. Also, this defensive end has 56,000 experience. The quarterback has 82,000 experience. Wow. These guys are both going to be insanely good. This guy might even go up to a 99. Yeah, the quarterback's a 99 overall. Kind of figured that would happen. Okay, so there's no one I really, badly want in the first round. There are a bunch of really good players. Also, there's one player who I'm very upset about. This guy is an 8 combine grade, but he does not look good. Neil Wong. I'll have to check him out to see if he's, super athletic or something. I don't know. But I'm going to skip ahead straight to our pick. And we have pick number 9. Okay, so let's go ahead and see who I want to take here. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take the safety who has superstar development. It's probably pretty early, but I don't have a second-round draft pick, so I'm just going to take him now. Hopefully he's pretty good. It's Shenard Lone. He's supposed to go in the second round. I'm going to select him now. He's a 73, but he has superstar, of course. Okay, this is interesting. I should probably start him just because of his development trait, but he's really not that good. But let's go ahead and take one of these offensive linemen who's stronger. 35 bench press reps compared to 34. So we're going to take Joey Ali. 73 overall. He's not too bad. I don't think he's really going to play much, but I figured why not take him. We can still get the other one as well, J.W. Kaufman. 73 overall for him. He's ranked number 59, segment number 137. Okay, he's pretty good as well. Calvin Tomlinson is next, and he's a 77 with quick. Okay. So that guy's very good. We could probably have him play outside linebacker, and maybe I can trade Jamie Collins. Jamie Collins has been alright, I feel like, but he hasn't been, exceptional. Christian Kirksey's been very good, and we already have another good outside linebacker. I feel like I could probably trade Jamie Collins, and we can try to get a superstar cornerback on this team. Alright, so I'm getting Adrian Amos. He's going to stay at free safety, and then Byron Jones is going to slide down to cornerback. And we got rid of quite a bit, but honestly, it shouldn't matter that much. I think we can replace Jamie Collins very easily, and also that draft pick isn't going to be too useful. This is going to be the team then heading into this next season. This might be the final season. I don't exactly know just yet. It kind of depends on how well we play. I do need a backup running back. I'll get on that for sure. But we have 3 99 overall players on the offensive side. The quarterback, the running back, and the number 1 receiver. And then on the defensive side, we still have Khalil Mack. We have Ruffin, who went up to a 93. Byron Jones dropped down to an 87, but that's fine. Yeah, the team looks pretty decent. More than that, it looks very good, in my opinion. This team should be able to make it into the playoffs, but I thought that the past year as well, and that did not happen. So let's go ahead and sign a running back really quickly. We're just going to get Spencer Ware, because why not? And then I will simulate to the midseason mark. Okay, there we go. The team is finally playing well. We are 8-0. We should be able to make the playoffs. I at least very much hope so at this point. But yeah, we have a lot of experience points going around. That was obviously expected. The safety is 9,000. I'm going to go ahead and spend them now, just so we can get the team as good as possible heading into the postseason. Okay, so we made the playoffs. We got Coach of the Year. That's a great sign. How did we do? We finished 15-1. No way. We lost 31-24 to the Bengals. No way, dude. That sucks. That was definitely an undefeated season in the making. But let's go ahead and check out how the quarterback played. 5,345 yards, 43 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. This guy was insane. Le'Veon Bell was also stupid. 5.7 yards per carry, 20 touchdowns. Devontae Adams was very good, but Julio Jones was ridiculous. 1,500 yards, 14 touchdowns. 3 1,000-yard receivers. That's cool to see. Sacks allowed, not many once again. The offensive line playing super well. 131 tackles for Christian Kirksey. We have 13 tackles for loss for Khalil Mack. And Cornelius Ruffin had 22 sacks, 17.5 for Khalil Mack. 9.5 for Gerald McCoy, 7.5 for Danny Shelton. 4 picks there for Christian Kirksey, 3 for Casey Hayward, 1 for Khalil Mack, that's pretty cool. Byron Jones, Jason Waynes, Shenard Alone, and Joe Schobert. No touchdown safeties or blocked kicks. Of course we were first in the NFL on offense, almost 8,000 yards. Defensively, we were 5th. So finally, the offense and the defense are going to play well at the same time. Dak Prescott's going to win MVP. Anthony Reyes and Le'Veon Bell at 2 and 3, though. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, of course, goes to Anthony Reyes. Le'Veon Bell at number 2. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Khalil Mack, Cornelius Ruffin at number 2, Christian Kirksey at number 3. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jonathan Smiley, an 89 overall. That guy played really well. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Emmanuel Noble, but we have Shenard Alone at number 3. And then we have Calvin Tomlinson at number 9. That's fine. Yeah, this team was disgusting this season. Let's go ahead, advance by this week. Let's see who we have to take on in the first round of the playoffs we play in. We have to take on the 11-5 Pittsburgh Steelers. So let's go ahead and also spend the experience of the team. 22,000 experience for the quarterback. He's already insane, obviously. We have 23,000 experience for Ruffin. That's pretty nuts. Alone has 7,500. Let's go ahead and spend this. I'm just going to auto upgrade everybody, and we're going to see how good the team looks going into this next game. I'm going to go ahead and spend the coach experience as well. We have 9,000 coach experience. I guess I'll get the wide receiver boost, the offensive line boost as well. And then why not the tight end boost? You know, all right, that's fine. And then we're going to go ahead and check out what the overall of the Steelers is. We should certainly have a higher overall team, right? I'm imagining our overall is like a 93, maybe higher than that. Let's check it out, though. We are a 91, and they're a 90. Okay, so this is actually going to be a super close game. I'm not going to hop in. I'm just going to simulate this way. Hopefully we take down the Steelers. That would be really big. I would love to go to a Super Bowl in this first rebuild back, and we do take down the Steelers. Now we have to go up against the Kansas City Chiefs. They are 11-5. Let's go ahead and check out their overall really quickly. They have and 90 overall team as well. We're on 92. Oh, I forgot the overalls actually don't update the week you upgrade your team. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Let's go straight to the Super Bowl, though. Let's see if we can take down the Chiefs and hopefully hop into this big game. We are going to take down the Chiefs, and now we are in this Super Bowl against the Dallas Cowboys. All right, so I don't think anyone should have like a ton of experience or anything like that at this point. Maybe a couple players. I guess it's, you know, worth it to spend it on a few of these guys here. Maybe they can go up in overall. I'll auto upgrade everybody that I can, and then we're going to hop into this game. I'm just going to simulate this one from above. This team is so good, man. They should totally win this game. I really thought they would have made the Super Bowl a couple other times in this video, at least the playoffs a few other times in this video. We're 92 still. They are a 90. Let's go ahead and simulate this game from above. Okay, so the Cowboys are going to take the lead right away. 10-0 now. We need to do something on offense, man. Come on. 10-7. I was going to say, we have a 99 overall quarterback. I have to be able to do something here. 13-7, we can, you know, take the lead with a touchdown. That's exactly what we're going to do. 14-13, 21-13, 21-16. They only got a field goal on that last drive. Score again and maybe win this game here. That would be big. We're actually going to lose the game in the final couple seconds to the Cowboys. That's so upsetting. Oh, man, that sucks a lot, but it's fine. We at least made it to a Super Bowl, so that's pretty cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was a throwback rebuild, and I definitely had a lot of fun recording this. It was fun experiencing this game again. I actually quite enjoyed Madden 17 back in the day, so it's pretty cool to go back on this one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy the exact same Super Bowl celebration that is in Madden 21. It's kind of nutty that they didn't change this from all this time. It's probably even the same a couple Maddens ago from this one. Kind of insane. But thanks one more time for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Where every step you take is do or die.